Hi Flosstube, and welcome to episode 5 of Project 52. You may have noticed that I've been absent for the previous 2 Mondays, and this is because of 2 reasons. First of all, I went on a very nice week-long holiday in Malaga in the south of Spain. The weather was super good. We had 15 degrees, 16, 17 degrees. On the first day I walked around in my t-shirt, which was a very nice experience to have in January. And then when we came back yesterday, we left last week Wednesday and we came back yesterday morning, so Wednesday morning, it was snowing, or it had snowed. So we came back to a very white Germany. Normally it doesn't really snow in Cologne. On the outskirts of town it does, but where I live in the city center, usually we don't keep the snow longer than a couple hours. But it's white outside and it's really exciting, and it seems that it's gonna stay for at least a couple more days. And then the second reason I didn't do an update is I did not stitch at all while I was in Malaga. I took 2 projects with the full intention to stitch on it at least a little bit, maybe on the plane or in the evenings after our sightseeing, but I didn't touch both projects at all. So this was kind of disappointing, but yeah, sometimes you have these periods where you don't really want to stitch. I had it in the week that I was on holiday, but I decided it's fine. I have enough time to stitch this year, so no worries. But there are things to show you, so this is what I'm gonna do now. In the time that I did stitch, so I didn't see you for 2.5 weeks, I did stitch for a week and a half, so I have some progress. And the first thing I stitched on the day that I left you, I told you about my 4th start, which was Cat Lovers by Jardin Privé, and I will insert how it's going to look here. And I stitched on it for 3 days, and this is how far I got. So I finished the corner, the whole pot with the flowers, and I started on the second motif here with the blue. And I almost finished page 1 of 6, so not bad at all. I could have definitely done more, but yeah, I guess already the kind of downhill from losing my stitchy bug was already kind of happening there. I've decided to do this with parking, so since it's only 7 colors in the entire project, this has been working really well. I just leave the thread hanging wherever I end it, and then whenever the color comes back up next, I will finish it off and continue with that thread where I need it. So this was my 4th start, and this goes now in the pile of my starter projects to come out and play at a later point this year. Then, as planned, I worked on I keep saying Mythical Creatures. No, I keep saying Magical Creatures calendar. But it's not called this. It's called the Mythical ABCs by Clouds Factory. So once and for all, Mythical Creatures ABCs. And I will insert where I was last time here. And the progress was really, really little. Like I said, I guess I already felt my stitching bug slowly disappearing. I gotta fix this needle. I will put it here on the side. Yes. Normally I put my needle at the back of my work, but this time I kept it hanging in the front, weirdly enough. So the only thing I did is start working on the Kraken, and this is the only thing I did. So as you can see, not a big update. Yeah, so the only thing that changed really is the addition of and the start, so to say, of the Kraken. So yeah, a small progress, but at least it's a little bit. Then yeah, I got working on my first start again because it was then Sunday, and this is one I didn't want to put down. So I worked on it on Sunday, I worked on it last week Monday, and I worked on it last week Tuesday, and I finished it. I need to put something on the back, I guess, to make it. Yep. This is Belle's Ornament from Dimensions. And when you saw it last, I already did quite a bit. I was continuing on the green leaves. I'd already done all the red, but I still didn't do this whole part from the bell, and obviously I didn't do any of the back stitching. I had hoped that I would just finish it in the normal Sunday rotation, but this just did not happen. So I worked on it Monday all day, and I was really close to a finish, so I decided to work on it again on Tuesday. And I gotta say, the back stitch was easier than I thought. The thing is, with the back stitch for here, for example, around the bell, I didn't follow the back stitch guide. I just put wherever, because sometimes it took me longer to count where to put it than to actually do it, and I don't think you really see the difference. The only thing that I really hated doing was these music notes, because I, for the life of me, couldn't figure out at first how to make them look good. So I decided to first do the the horizontal stripes, and then individually stitch the notes. And this is how I did them here, and they turn out. No, this is how I did them here, and I think they turned out better here than they did there. And then, yeah, the writing was fun to do. It was also kind of hard to see it at places, but yeah, I'm really liking the result. It's a little bit bigger than a normal ornament, so I wouldn't necessarily finish this as an ornament. I might finish this as a pillow or maybe as a flat ornament and then just put it up at Christmas time. But I wouldn't probably hang it in the tree. But my first finish of 2019 is in the books. Really happy. And then it all went south from there, because on the Wednesday I flew to Malaga and yesterday I came back. And I felt really, itchy. I really wanted to stitch yesterday evening, so I did. Oh, I just realized, that doesn't really matter. I realized that for my next projects, because I don't have just one finish, I actually have two finishes. Because yesterday evening, we came back and I just wanted to stitch something small and finish it. So I did. I dragged a start that I had planned for later in the year forward because I knew this was a smaller project, and I just stitched it yesterday evening until it was finished. And here it is. This is J Monogram, and it is from, if I'm not mistaken, issue 211 of Cross Stitcher magazine. And I stitched the J because it's my first letter of my name, obviously, and I would like to have maybe a decorative tree or a wall or some sort of something with all different J's, because all the cross stitch magazines always have the different alphabets, and I would just like to stitch as much J's as possible. And who knows, if my boyfriend sticks around, I will start stitching S's too. Well, I'm just kidding. We've been together for 2.5 years, so I guess there's a chance that it might last. So I first finished the J. I did this in a limited edition thread from Joddery Designs, and this is the August 2017 limited edition, and it's called Blue Green Guppy. And I really like the way it turned out. It was really fast. I did it on a scrap piece of 28 count, and it's just sort of an off-white. And I'm gonna finish it into a little pillow ornament, and then once I collect a little bit more of those, I will put them up in a tree, like I said, or something else where I can hang them on. We will see, but this is finish number 2 of the year. So there I thought that I wasn't going to have much progress in the year, and then I already knocked out 2, so I'm really happy with the progress. So, then before I get into my plans, because this was everything I stitched in the last time that you saw me, I wanted to do a quick Mill Hill Santa whip, not whip parade, parade in general. I wanted to show you the Santas that I have, that, yeah, just the Santas that I have, because you may or may not know that I said in my last video that I want to collect all the Mill Hill Santas in 2019. So I still have a couple to go. I already finished some, and these are the ones I still have. So the ones I already stitched are all the Arctic Circle Santas, all 3 of them. They were from, I can't remember exactly, I want to say 2014 or 13, but don't know this for sure at all. And then I stitched one of the Renaissance Santas, which I showed you last time, and I stitched the Eastern Star Santa, and this is one of the Santas from 2000. So I stitched 5 up until this point, and these are the other ones that I have in my stash. The first 2 are from the Mountaineer Santa range. These are from 2004. And the first one is Mount Rainier Santa. And the second one is Mount McKinley Santa. And all of these are designed by, if I'm not mistaken, Sandra Corzolino. And she designed more Santas. And I guess she did it at first for either Busilla or Jan Lin. So there's older ones out of there, but Mill Hill started with these Santa kits in 1999. So this is from 2004, these 2. Then I have one Rocky Mountain Santa. These are from 2008. Oh, wait, the glare. And this is Pike's Peak Santa. Really love the bird. I love how they come up with new Santas every time. And the other ones in this series are Teton Santa and Beartooth Santa, which I don't have yet. Then one Santa series I have complete is from 2010. These are the Seafaring Santas. And this is the Captain Santa, which I said previously I don't really like so much, but you know, it's one to finish a year, a series. Then I have the First Mate Santa, already a lot nicer with the telescope. And the last one is Boatswain Santa with the anchor and his striped t-shirt. He reminds me a little bit of, there's this Disney character that has a similar appearance. Is it one of the Peter Pan characters? Maybe one of the sidekicks from Captain Hook? Maybe you know who I mean. So those are those. Then I have one from the 2013 Colonial Santas, which this one is Jamestown Santa. The other ones are Williamsburg and Plymouth Santa. And then I have one of the Celebration Santas, and these are from 2014. And this is Feliz Navidad Santa, which was $7.25, which I thought was a bargain. And the last 2, which you both already saw recently, are the 2016 Renaissance Santas. And this is the Florence Santa, and the other one is the Genoa Santa. And I already stitched from this, the one that I showed you. I don't know if you can see, but this is the Venice Santa, which I already stitched. So, if I'm not mistaken, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 Santas still to stitch. And I have done 5 already. And this makes 15 in total with the 3 Santas that are coming out in 2019. There has been 21 years of Santas from 1999 to 2019. So 21 years. and 3 Santas each year, which means there's 63 now, of which I have 15 in my possession. So I have still a little bit to go, but I am confident that I can collect all of them this year because they're not hard to get. Most of them are still easily available. So I am, yeah, for those that said yes to my question of my Mill Hill Santas, if you would like to see them, here they are. So what is coming up in the next week? Week and a half, I should say, because it's Thursday today, Thursday the 24th of January. I won't be filming for obvious reasons on Monday because you just saw me, so I will come back to you in 10 days. I don't know which day this is. This should be already in February. If it's the 28th on Monday, it's, I guess, like the 4th or the 5th of February, or the 3rd. Anyway, the first Monday in February, I will be back. So until then, I will stitch the following things. Since I finished the last, since I finished this yesterday, I have some open time, and I didn't want to go off course more from my schedule. So I figured that for today and Friday and Saturday, I will stitch on my ABCs. I hope to get the Kraken done and the next one in line so I can finish the 3rd line and start on the 4th. Should be doable in 3 days, especially now that I got a little bit of the mojo back. And I have a 2.5 hour train journey tomorrow where I should get some things done. Then on Sunday, I will work on my 2nd start, and I really have to pick this, grab this real quick because I forgot to take it. It's down here somewhere. Go back to my 2nd start, and this is the Prairie Schooler book 201, Bump in the Night. And last time I got this far, so not very far, but on Sunday I hope to finish some more of the witch. So this is her, and I hope to finish the rest of her skirt and her legs, and maybe even finish the broom. So this is my goal for Sunday. And then on Monday, I will continue with my 6th start, my 6th planned start. And this is one I already showed you. And this is Woodland Spirit from Candamar Designs. Really intimidated by this one because boy is this big. But I really like the way that this looks, so I think it's going to be very pretty when it's done. And I was going to start this obviously last week Monday. I didn't. The only thing I did so far, which I'm happy I already did, is put all the floss on the floss cards. Candamar kits come with pre-sorted floss, but the way they do it is just loosely hook these through the holes, and I am always worried that they're gonna fall off, so I attach them like so. And it's good that I do, because these, I would not for the life of me figure out which one's which, because they have names like medium light brown, medium light gray, medium steel gray, medium dull brown, medium gray beige, dark gray blue. So not having them pre-sorted or having them fall out would be catastrophic, to be honest. And I think I'm gonna treat this one as a big full coverage project, which it obviously also is, but I'm gonna do cross-country stitching and do parking where I think it will fit, because otherwise this will be a mess. And it's really, really big, as I already pointed out a couple times. Then on the Friday and the Saturday next week, I will go back to my ABCs. Depending on how far I come, I will continue there, and then on the Saturday I will continue with the bump in the night, and then definitely finish this motif in case I haven't done it yet, and then maybe go to the house or go to this very strange creature. I don't know exactly what it is. But yeah, like either continue down or continue to the side. I haven't decided yet. So yeah, that's the plan for the coming week and a half. And I don't think I will finish anything in the next week and a half, except for maybe individual letters on the Mythical Creatures ABCs. But apart from this, don't think I'm really gonna finish anything. And so something else, yeah, stash. Just have to see here, or stash haul. I ordered, or I became a member of Jodry's Year of Fabric Club, and this year she is doing a rainbow Year of Fabric Club, and it is, you could either pick normal or the classic, as she calls it, or the dark fabrics, and I picked normal, just classic fabrics. And the color for January is red. Don't think it's really red, it's more of a pink, but I really like it. The color won't be so, it's a little bit darker than it is in real life on the camera because of my lighting, but will give you a little bit of a impression as to how it looks. Nice big fat piece of fabric. I think I might do maybe a lady on there, or Joan Elliott, or fairy, like a Nora Corbett fairy. I'm not sure yet. Or maybe a Valentine's piece in white would also be nice, just with a white thread on this darker color. Really like it. It's 18 by 26 piece of 32 count Murano. I guess this is really my go-to yet. Either it's the 28 or the 32 count that I like to stitch on. So this is my only piece of haul this week, or these 2.5 weeks. Really excited for all the fabrics that are going to show up. Like, I really love these surprise ones, and I need to stay off the Facebook ones because she uploads how the pieces are going to look, and which is fine. I mean, really, she should do however she sees fit, but I like it to be a surprise, so need to stay away from there until I got my fabric, and then I can go back on. The last thing I want to discuss, I finished a Mill Hill kit late last year, and I wanted to pass the stash. So this is Sapphire Crystal by Mill Hill. I finished this, I already hung it up, and I would like to pass it on to someone else. Obviously, this crystal is not going to be in there because I used it, and also the perforated paper is not in there, but the chart is there. I did not highlight it. The beads are there, and they're still the DMC colors. It's just normal white and one other DMC color, so if you don't have enough, you should be able to, how do you say this? Should be able to get more. And I don't know how far you're going to come with the beads. I think pretty far, but also the number of the beads are given. So it is not a giveaway per se, but for anyone who wants to have this, doesn't matter where you live, just comment in the comment section and say you want to have this, and then I will randomly pick someone to send it to, and I will just pick someone on my next video. So you have until the first Monday of February to respond, and I will send this anywhere in the world because I'm pretty sure it fits in just in an envelope. So yeah, if you want to have this, then just tell me in the comment sections. So this was everything for this episode. I will see you in episode 6, hopefully with a little bit more progress than this time, even though I had 2 finishes this time, which I don't think I will have next time. So either way, happy stitching, have a great rest of January, and I will see you next month. Bye!